We live now, bro.
Nah, I'm actually pretty excited to get into this topic today.
Yeah. Came out of nowhere too. Just let me.
Yeah, I really didn't even know about this person.
She went viral.
Like literally, it took just a couple minutes. But I really think that she could possibly be one of the biggest stars, biggest female stars with her particular skill set.
She's
Literally, it took just a couple minutes. I really think that she could possibly be one of the biggest stars.
Hold on, bro. You mad quiet. Let me fix this shit.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I
have
can.
to move my microphone closer to my face.
I can hear you, but say something else.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Well, let me turn my shit down. There we go.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Well, let me turn my shit down. There we go. Hey, now say something. Yeah, I think you have to point your mic directly at your face, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, I think you should be good now. Technical problems, you know what I'm saying? Tradition. Is how we do shit over here. We have to fix the shit when it goes live.
Yo. Do I sound better? Do I sound better?
You good now. Yeah, bro.
But yeah. So let's get into these topics. Well, first and foremost, adameve.com, promo code RRPOD. Go up there and get you some free videos, free and discreet shipping, 50% off almost everything in the online store, and a lover's kit. Go up to adameve.com and use promo code RRPOD and get you something for you and your lover. Let's go ahead on and get into some of these topics. 21 Savage's American Dream debuts at #1, selling 131,000 first week. Did you predict this? Is this something that you thought was gonna happen? Because I did.
Yeah, it's easy work for him. At this point,
That's what I thought.
it's easy work for him. I ain't no doubt on my mind that was gonna happen unless like Taylor Swift or some shit dropped a surprise album. But yeah, easy work. Yeah. You already know, like none of the other guys, like none of the big guys that's really can dethrone him was gonna drop at the same time. Like you weren't gonna, even though this is just an example, Drake wasn't gonna drop at the same time. Drake is his homie. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
It would just mess the numbers up, but I mean, I kind of figured it was gonna do this. And it's one of those albums that sound like it's gonna go #1. I think it was like a fan favorite album. It was a lot of things that sounded, new and elevated. So it just follows the same thing I've been saying. 21 Savage's music is just elevated to a point where he's making a different level of music, and this is something that I could see going #1.
I know I liked it. I got no complaints about it.
I gave it about an 8.
Right.
I gave it about an 8. It was definitely good.
Yeah,
but I kind of expected this.
Yeah, the only criticism I had about it, the only thing I didn't really like about it was the like some of those little like love songs and shit. But it is what it is. Like if you gonna make them, you gonna make them.
Let's get into this. Let's get into this Rob49 and Lil Wayne.
You said you haven't listened. You haven't heard it at all, right?
I haven't heard anything. So, like, do you even know the song's name? I don't even know the song's name.
No, I only heard the clip. All I heard is the clip. I don't know what the song is called.
It's called Wazam, baby. Wazam, baby.
After you hear the clip, that title
All
will
right.
make perfect sense to you.
That's for 9, baby. Pull up on my new bitch and these whole little things. What's them, baby? You know who I am, baby. Fuck her for $1,000. Call that bitch my grandbaby. She won't be Louise, baby.
Yo, some of the shit he say, Jesus Christ.
I'm in see the baby, dreaming like a margarita, baby. I'm a skeeter, baby. Round me, these bitches lose control. Find the skeeter, baby. Told you niggas I'm a reaper, baby. Keep that sweeper on me. Eyeball of work, don't need a scale. And I'm a leaper, homie. Fucking right. New thotty, I fuck her right. Bugatti, I run the lights. Yellow diamonds, no butter knife. You fine, baby. I'm slime, baby. I'm 5 and that's 4-9, baby. Pull up on my new bitch and these hoes look like they just hit a cry, baby. Little tongue.
What's that, baby?
Yeah.
You fine, baby.
Yeah.
You mine, baby.
Yeah.
I treat you like a princess, but that dick gon' drive you crazy.
Yeah.
I'm giving a sloppy mouth on my bad hoes come out the south. Got thick hoes in the west. Them no hoes, where's that? My favorite on the east side, all them bossed up with a check.
Yeah.
You with that nigga right now, but you know I'm
I feel like it's a good song. I feel like it was a good verse. It was some run-of-the-mill Lil Wayne. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, he kind of picked up that Rob49 flow on it, though.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that he always got to have one of them lines, bro. He always got to have one. For $1,000, she my grandbaby. Look at you talking. Come on, man. I don't know if you want that kind of line to be out there, bro. Like that's
I don't know. That was crazy. I didn't hear that one.
that's kind of not the that's not it, bro. That's not it. No.
I don't know. Nonetheless, it was this song is. I mean, it's an okay song. I'll probably never listen to it unless I just hear it on a whim. So that's about all I can say about that. So that was we talked about a little bit of music, but now we gonna kind of get into the main.
The meat potato.
A little backstory because I'm a little bit new to this. I'm new to this. And do you have any more like insight before we get into this clip?
I'm kind of new to it too. I mean, I just saw that she went viral. Why? I didn't know. I know who 16 Shot Him is. I've seen a few of his interviews, so like that made me click on it because he a reputable interviewing source or whatever. Like whether people like him or not, I don't know, but he done a lot of big interviews. So I was looking at it, and you say I went down a little rabbit hole after seeing it. So like, I heard of her because of this. That's all. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like we should just get into this clip.
Let's go ahead. Get straight into it.
Before Halloween for Indianapolis roommates Mona Jackson and Angie Barlow.
Like from high school till now, we always lived together. So
And after 11 years of friendship, 24-year-old Mona and 23-year-old Angie are more like sisters than friends.
I was adopted into the family, not necessarily paperwork, but yeah. And she's also adopted in my family as well.
Making Angie the sometimes willful little sister she never had.
I mean, Angie was just her own person. She was independent. Nobody could tell her what to do.
And what she wanted to do was become a dancer, which for the small-town girl from Muncie, Indiana, meant extra money to live large in the big city.
What type of dancer though, bro? Like, leaving that part out. You know, we know what that shit means. That ain't no.
Once we moved to the city, things opened up for us. So we started going vacations and spending money like we're not supposed to, and we just really like salt and pepper. That's where we are.
Angie's mother, Christina Kramer, is supportive of her oldest daughter's independence and free spirit.
She was full of life, full of love. She loved her family. She loved her friends. She loved her sisters. And she loved her dog, Pablo. And she definitely lived every day like it was her last.
But Angie never could have known just how much time she had left when, out of the blue, she receives a mysterious text message.
She was like, sis, hey, read these messages. The first message started out, hi, do you do private parties? That's how it started out.
Angie, who danced at local clubs in the area, would do private parties on occasion. And this text appears to be from a woman wanting to surprise her husband for their anniversary. But there's something odd about the exchange.
Never once said her name.
Yes.
All right,
So-
we can stop right there. We don't even want the government name to get out there on our behalf. If it get out there, then people gonna have to find it on their own. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. But it just that's kind of like, you know, the story in a nutshell.
somewhat.
What do you think about what we just watched?
Well, they didn't really tell, like, that part didn't really tell the ending of this story. Of course, if you can see where that was going before, let me look over here. I'm tripping. I'm looking all over there. Camera's over here. Like, if you can see where it was going before it ended, after that, Angie was never seen again until like 8 months later when her body was found. Let's just put it that way. Like, that's just how it went. And to further wrap it up and put a nice bow on it, the introduction, the people think that the killer is none other than this up and coming female rapper, BonniDrip.
Yeah.
That's what you think. Now, BonniDrip has, and this is where the female King Von comparison is coming from. It ain't coming from because she confirmed to have like 10 bodies or bragged about it like King Von did. I mean, I don't know if he ever killed anybody, but I mean, he definitely didn't. He definitely did not shy away from hinting at it. That's all I'll say about that. But the real reason why the comparison is being made is because she done been picked up, apparently out of her own mouth. She said she done been picked up, but not just this murder, but for several murders, and ain't never been charged, arrested, and they ain't never spoke. Like, every time, according to her, she get snatched up for a murder. She look at them and say, "If I under arrest, or am I free to go?" And that's what she do. She leaves. So
Let's get into this clip.
let's go.
Going through Reddit, and they basically was accusing you of having something to do with the death of a girl named Angie, and they was saying something like you and her were supposed to have issues over your ex-husband at the time, and she got invited to a party by you. They said they seen your car on the clip.
Let's
on
go.
the camera, trailing her car like 3 a.m. leaving some shit like that. And they said something like they found the body in the backyard of like some type of property tied to your ex-husband.
I didn't see that in the story.
Supposedly,
The story didn't say, the news story didn't say that property was tied to her
they
ex-husband.
got paid to bury the body.
Say that one more time.
Said I didn't see that in the story. The news story did not say the property was tied to her ex-husband in any way.
By your ex-husband, all type of crazy ass shit, right? And it's a whole page on Reddit with all this shit about you. And I want to ask you, like, have you seen any of this shit?
I ain't never been on Reddit. When you was telling me about Reddit earlier, that's the first time I ever heard about that. But the rest of this stuff is still an open case. I can't really speak on it.
Pause that shit, man.
As far as me having an issue with something,
Look.
She's looking at him dead in his face when he's talking to her.
Come on, bro. Like, this is the only thing I say about that. If somebody start asking me about shit, whether I done it or not, I'm not going to say it's an open case. I can't really speak on it. I'm saying I ain't do the damn thing. It ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I ain't saying, no, it's an open case. I can't really speak on it. That's...
If somebody don't got beef with
Turn the
her,
video up a little bit.
I don't have an issue with her.
So you got locked up for like multiple murders? Oh, not locked up, but like questioned or snatched up.
I've been picked up, yeah.
How many times or how many murders have you been picked up for?
Several.
You said 7?
You heard me.
7? How was that dealing with it? Like, how do you go into those situations?
The best way I can explain it is if I get picked up and I'm not under arrest, I don't have nothing to say to you. So, am I free to go?
So she's been picked up from several murders.
Mm-hmm.
And when she gets picked up, she asks them if she under arrest, and if they ain't got nothing to say to that, she leaves. I mean, it sounds like she ain't got nothing to do with it to me.
Like, I ain't guessing whether... Look, this is what I'll say. Because... This is what I say because... And we'll get deeper into it. If you watch the whole news story that Inside Edition did, I think that's who it was, Inside Edition. Right? The... At the end of the story, they got surveillance from the apartment complex. And the surveillance camera pick up Angie, her name's Angie Barlow, right? Mm-hmm. Picks up her car leaving the building. I mean, not the building, but the complex. And it picks up another car following behind her. The other car following behind her belonged to none other than... Who you think it belonged to?
BonniDrip.
And they still can't lay these charges on her? Right. Like, they still can't lay the charges on her. And they got her car following the victim car.
Oh no. It's like... I don't know. It just don't stick. I mean, if they don't, it's all about what you can prove. They can't prove it. I don't know.
Yeah, they definitely can't prove it. Number one, there's a bunch of Barney Fife ass cops out there anyway. Anyway, let me stop, man. But yeah, they don't got enough on her to do nothing with it. That's the thing. And they don't got enough on her to do nothing with it. Like, they only thing is, yeah, we can't prove it was her because the tints on the car was too dark. So we can't tell who was driving either car. Mm-hmm. We just know whose car it is based off the license plate. It's the one girl's, it's Angie's car in the front and BonniDrip's car in the back. And I ain't trying to help the police do their job. Like, the police do their own damn job. Like, I ain't no cop sympathizer, you feel me? Like, you get paid to solve crimes, solve them. Yeah. You know, but...
I agree. But nonetheless, what I actually have to say about BonniDrip is this has potential to be a story that makes it to hip-hop and makes someone blow up. I feel like she has the skill set to be a, current female rapper that can actually have some type of, I don't even want to say like longevity, but she can have like a run in hip hop right now if she teams up with the right person.
But the reason why, she don't got no type of talent or nothing, but these is the type of stories right here that went in the rap world that really get your wheels turning quick. Like it get your shit rolling downhill faster than the nigga that's just trying to backpack his way to the top of the mountain and rap. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got this type of, like, for better or for worse, and rap is valued if you done pull some things off, I'll say. I don't know how else to put it, you know what I mean? If you done pull some...
It makes the music look more credible if that's what the music is gonna be. Like it just makes it sound better in my opinion. But this is what...
Say Astro, what up?
What's good? This is what the guy, the 16 shot on visuals, this is what he had to say about it. Saying she's the female version of Tay Savage. How you feel about that?
Tay Savage don't be on that shit anymore. He trying not to go back to jail, bro. Or if he's in there, he's trying to get out and stay out. But Tay Savage, he don't really be on it no more publicly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't heard a lot of shit floating around about him that's like this lately. Like, we hear, that's why I'm thinking that's why you went the King Von route, because constantly now, like, to this day, even 3-4 years after King Von passed away, it's like, as much as we hear about his music, we hear about his street shit. Like, and the reason why, let's be for real. Not her music, not her looks, bruh. The fact that people think she done murdered like 5 people is the reason why she is viral right now. And like, she done murdered like 5 people and got away with it. And is the fact.
And that's why I'm saying, like, I'll even go back to when I was saying she should team up with somebody. I think she should team up with Lil Durk.
Lil Durk don't need these type of problems in his fucking life. Right? He.
I mean, not necessarily in that same realm of, you know, criminal activity, but more or less on a music standpoint.
Well, I ain't saying she a criminal. Like, she ain't been charged with shit.
I ain't saying shit. I don't think she's a criminal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that much about the story other than what I've seen from these clips. And I mean, that's all alleged. I don't see really that many facts in that. So I'm just saying, on a music level, and from what I heard and from what I seen, I think that would be a very good pairing, and I think they could possibly, she would grow from that.
She would. She definitely would. Like, it's her being signed to OTF would be a big ass career W. The thing about her being signed to OTF is, like, even if nothing comes about it, like, even if nothing happens to Dirk, like, you saw what happened, and we could talk about this. I mean, matter of fact, we might need to throw it in there with the old block, the 5 old block members that got found guilty of FBG duck murder the other day. Bro, there's people out there, whether this is true or not, like, that's out there trying to link Lil Durk to this and saying they coming for him next over this shit. Like, they said they coming for Durk next. They gonna Rico it out and come for him next. Do you think he really needs somebody that is
carrying this type of heat? Yeah, that makes sense.
And even though up to this day, as far as I know, she ain't done nothing. But just the talk around her is murders. That's the talk.
Just bringing around that unnecessary heat. I definitely understand it, and I can see why. But yeah,
You know it gotta hurt. You know it gotta hurt Lil Durk soul to have bum ass doofy niggas like 6ix9ine talking about King Von and King Durk gotta leave him alone. And that's why 6ix9ine does it. He's well versed in the fucking snitching system. So he know if he talk all that big talk about Von and something happened to him, where the first place they gonna look at. So like, on a side note, Zay Astro, if you still in the chat too, I saw that live performance you did at Dangerous. Top quality shit. But anyway, back to what we was talking about. Let me put it in the title. Do you want to get into that? You want to tie all this in together? Talk about the O Block conviction too? And we could talk. You know why I want to talk about it? I want to talk about it because if it was one thing that all these motherfuckers could have learned from this girl is to shut the fuck up. She did not let that nigga bait no type of shit out of her that implicated her in this.
And that's why I appreciate this so much. And I said this a while ago about a different topic. Less is always more. Like, the less you speak, it helps out a lot. And I feel like that'll also boost her too. She doesn't say much, but like about that, and she's kind of selective in what she says. And it's her body language, bro. Like, she stood still, bro. Like, if you watch that, she was still. She was still, like, she didn't move.
Let me edit the title real quick, and I'll keep on talking though. Like,
but let's get into a little bit of this music video while we get in the title change, and then we can get into this O Block stuff.
Make her on throat real quick, cause it's a fucking problem now. Hey. Any bitch that ever come for me, know she gon' lay for free. You would never hear about me beefing on no social scene. If you heard I fucked, then he a dog, cause he could keep it street. Most of these bitches hoes before they die, they like to run and scream. Bitch, I am the shit, my man don't need to write a song for me. Know what's finna happen, so we callin' tryna cop a plea. Pages not on private, but they stalking, they don't follow me. All I did was cuff them, now these hoes act like they mad at me. If I turned a bitch on, then you know she had a bag for me. I am not a dancer, but I got a lot of ass on me. Acting mesmerized, don't get you nothing, that's so whack for free. I love it when he counter, then he pull up, put that dick on me. He love it when I pull up with that dick, I let him nut in me. Oops, I need to shut up, mommy, Anna, that's the slut in me.
Alright, go ahead on pause.
Bitch, I don't miss a beat. He gon' take you next before you think that you gon' step to me.
I feel like that can go real far. And wrapping it up about BonniDrip, I think she has potential. From what I saw and what I think that she's going for, I think she can make it. I think when she does, it's gonna hit. She's gonna have her hit song. She's probably gonna get picked up by another bigger entity. I don't know, on something on that CMG level.
Right, I don't know. Motherfuckers need to stay away from there too.
No, I'm just saying. Not necessarily them, but she gonna probably go somewhere on that level. But I think she can make it, and she looks like she can make it.
But this is the thing, bro. Like,
what is like final thoughts about that?
This is what I want to get into about it. Like, why? Like the song, like it's on. The song in her couple songs that I heard is they on brand with what's popping right now when it comes to female hip hop. Like, that's one thing. Number two, the look is there. Like,
the look is there.
The thing about this is number three. We still never heard of her until she went viral about murders, bruh. Like, so what's there? What's given? Like, what gives?
Everything gotta have a story, bro. The better the story, the more juicy the story, the more it sells. bro.
Like never.
It just so happened that it's nothing that you can really attach to her other than a couple of names. Like, but it's enough. It's enough.
And this is why I want to tie it in, and I'm glad we kind of led down this path. I want to tie it in. She sat up there with 16 shot on visual. Man, this motherfucker almost went DJ Vlad on her, bro. Like, and he clarified that he's asking the questions because he's the interviewer. It's his job to ask them, but he don't expect her to answer them, right? So I can give him that much. It don't seem like he was trying to bait no shit out of her, but he was definitely asking the details about what had went on. And basically she didn't say nothing. Like, she was like, man, I ain't even beefing with it. She didn't say nothing. Now, if you juxtapose that to seeing what Boss Top was talking about after FBG Duck died, I know you seen, everybody seen the Boss Top video. Niggas going and getting Donald Duck shoes with a muzzle flash in his face. Filming all this shit, talking, doing interviews, bruh. Like, oh, why? These is hardened gangsters. Like, these niggas are gangster. Don't get me wrong, they gangster. Why is this woman handling her legal situation far better? She ain't talking about shit. She ain't letting. No. And she's not all aspiring criminals need to relax and take note. Follow the blueprint she laid out. And I'm not a criminal. I'm not condoning crime, but if you out there doing it, be quiet, bro. The internet is not a place for you if you committing crimes. Instagram, all that shit is not a place for you. That's where the police hang out at. You think the police hang out on your block in a fucking car with a big ass police paint job on it that you can see from 10 miles away in all four directions that's on the damn compass? That's not where they are for real. That's a decoy. That's the guy that's sitting there to make you think that, oh yeah, because this nigga don't see me doing nothing, I'm getting away with something. The police is really hanging out on your fucking Instagram page waiting on your ass. That's where the police is at. That bad thotty you thought you was talking to, nigga, that's Officer fucking Pimbleton, my nigga. That's all. That's who that is.
I mean, I definitely agree. I always feel like less is more, bro. The less you say, the more it'll help. And I think in her case, that's actually
all she gonna do off of this shit is become famous now.
yeah, she is gonna come.
That's all she gonna do. She's already getting there. All she gonna do is blow up off of this. This ain't gonna hurt her in any way. She didn't say nothing. Like, a fucking Reddit page full of nerds is not gonna get you arrested in the United States, my nigga. That's not gonna happen. So all that's gonna happen off of this, she didn't say nothing about it. That it's an open case, I can't talk. I wouldn't even said that. I would have said I have nothing to do with anything you're talking about. I wouldn't have said it's an open case, I can't speak on it. I would say that you got the wrong idea, my boy. Like, I ain't have nothing to do with it. That's what I would have said, but I mean,
Yeah, like she handled it. I still feel like she handled it well, though, even though she didn't say she didn't have nothing.
she will not get any. Nothing she's done or said has made this shit that has given the police any more on her than they had before she went into these interviews. That's the thing about it. That's the lesson to be learned. Like, it ain't always, everything ain't meant for public consumption. niggas ain't supposed to know certain shit. Like that's the thing. But like that, so we can transition into that. Like, what do you think? What's your initial thoughts on the O Block convictions?
I mean, in my opinion, with the O Block convictions, it's almost like it was, you could have saw it coming a mile away. Pause. But it's like, it's a cause and an effect. Something happened, so something else has to happen. And I figured this is just what happens from these type of situations. People get picked up, people figure out who did what, and that's just what happened. They found all of them.
Yeah, that's what the story. That's how the story goes. Supposedly these guys did it.
I mean, and that once you get past that, I really don't feel like there's nothing else to say. they got caught.
This is the thing I'll say about it with that when it comes to that. Yeah, they got caught. Yeah, they got hemmed up, locked up, and fucking the key got thrown away on their ass a couple days ago. But this is only the beginning. This is only the key word in that conviction was they were convicted of murder as part of a racketeering case, bruh. That means these 5 niggas is only the tip of the iceberg. They trying to lock up every motherfucker that ever said O Block. Now, that's what they trying to do.
I mean, I can see that happening too. I can see that being the next big thing, but do I want that to happen? No. I can't say I want anybody to get picked up by the police. But
No.
They did it to YSL.
And then that's the thing. That's the crazy thing. They putting YSL music in court, right? And that's already outrageous because I didn't even think you was supposed to be able to do that shit. But they did it to X-rated too, way back in like 1991. So apparently you can do it, but I thought you weren't supposed to be able to. But this is the thing, my nigga. If they doing it to YSL and trying to say that Young Thug saying I'll shoot at your mammy, like, and shit like that is incriminating, what is it gonna be when it's a Chicago drill song playing and these motherfuckers is flat out saying, yeah, I shot this nigga Thursday, December 8th, 2017, 7 times, and I left him laying next to a fucking car jack of a nigga who was changing the tire on a 2008 Pontiac G8 GT that was gold. That's how many details these niggas from Chicago give when they talk about the people they've killed in their music. These motherfuckers basically paint the whole scene out to you. You can write a script. A fucking police artist don't even have to interview anybody. They can listen to the rap song and draw the shit just from the lyrics.
I agree. They put a lot of details in their music, so I feel like if they were using the same things that are happening in the YSL Rico, as far as using the music, playing that shit in court, they would have a tough time because they have a lot of music with a lot of names in it. Let's just call it what it is. But I mean, I'm not saying I hope that happens. That shit just let's hope that it doesn't.
The thing you really want to hope for, bro, is that niggas just knock the bullshit off. Like that's what I hope. That's what I was hoping for. I thought that when Chief Keef moved to LA and Lil Durk moved to Atlanta, and like all this shit was gonna stop. Like not not that the city of Chicago was gonna stop goddamn being a absolute crazy place. That ain't what I thought. But I thought it was gonna stop like seeing. I thought we was gonna stop seeing niggas like Lil Durk and King Von and Chief Keef names surrounding this type of shit. I mean, I haven't heard Chief Keef be brought up, but I only say him because he was the one that screamed "Old Block" from the hills to the valleys, and he got that shit known worldwide. Like, let's give it to what it is. He the one that got Old Block known worldwide. He the one that got Smoking Tuka known worldwide. Like, he the one that got that shit known to where people thought that was just another name for weed, and then not a disrespectful term for a dead kid, basically, because I think he was only 15 when he died. I think he was 15. So, like, niggas don't even know. I mean, not that they don't know, but I don't think Chief Keef, I haven't heard him be mentioned, but shit. Like, if they start going after niggas, they gonna try to get everybody, bro. Like, that's what they do with these RICO cases. They get everybody, not because they think they can arrest everybody, because they looking for the one nigga who will tell. That's what they do. That's it. They try to get everybody, and they looking for the one nigga who is the weak link that can tell and roll over on every single person. In the Big Meech case, it was the nigga who had the logs, who wrote down every damn thing that they ever did in a fucking spiral notebook, like he was taking notes in chemistry class. Like, this nigga. That's what it was in the BMF case. They got him. It was him and the other guy who left the... No, this is a different... It's a different case. Never mind. Yeah, it was him. The guy who kept the logs. In the other case I was talking about, in the damn Loomis heist, it was the guy who went to buy some real estate with some of the stolen money and left the fucking bands from the place they stole it from wrapped around it. Like, they looking for that in this. So they will throw a fucking dragnet. What you say? No, wrong heist. That's not the Loomis heist then. That's the Zach Galifianakis movie. The Loomis heist. This one is like Brinks or something. Like, the guy who masterminded the heist, he's out of jail now, and they have still never found his portion of the money. He got like $12 million somewhere. And they ain't found that nigga shit. That nigga's too smart for the police. His only thing was hiring idiots to help him do the heist. He worked over there. I think no, it's not Brink. What's the one that started with a D? Let me see. Armored Truck Company heist. This nigga stole like $30 million. Dunbar. That's it. I knew it wasn't. I was gonna say the wrong thing. I was gonna call it Dunlap, but that's like tires, bro. It's the Dunbar heist, bro. Yep. That's it. They still ain't found that money. He got like it's between 6 and 12 million stashed away that niggas ain't never located. Like I said, the minute they find him spending it, they gon' hop on his ass and put him back in jail. Police, y'all would have never caught him if he didn't have a dumbass with him that left the bands wrapped around the money.
This is one of the biggest heists in America. The Dunbar Armored Robbery, 1997. This brazen robbery targeted the Dunbar Armored facility in Los Angeles, where the company stored millions of dollars in cash.
This is the guy.
The mastermind of the heist was Alan Pace, a former Dunbar employee who meticulously planned the operation for several months. With the help of his accomplices, Pace stole roughly $18.9 million before fleeing the country. However, like many other famous robberies, greed ultimately led to the downfall of the criminals involved. Most of them were apprehended, and the stolen money was mostly recovered.
They ain't even give all the fucking details. It wasn't greed. Bro got caught because.
Didn't he go back and get like a Ferrari or something?
No, he didn't never buy no shit like that. He drove a Geo Metro. Anybody you seen a Geo Metro? One of the piece of shit ever created. One of the worst cars you could ever see. That. I know you done seen some of them bitches putting around before. fucking roller skate cars. Anyway, that's what he drove. He didn't he was laundering. They was laundering the money by buying real estate, and one of the guys left the Dunbar bands on the money when he went to buy a property. And the person who was buying the property from reported it. That's how they got caught. The guy done went and served the time and got out now. As far as the last thing I heard, the police are still monitoring because
They probably are.
see, because of if he spends any of the money, like they recovered all the other people parts, they never recovered his part. But anyway. We went on a slight tangent just to say that the cops look for the weakest link in these situations, bro. The cops is looking for a person that knows shit about O Block who can tell. That's what the cops is looking for. The cops don't give a fuck.
That's gonna be the way that they can crack whatever is the big portion of it.
They ain't gonna go arrest Lil Durk. What the fuck they gonna get out of arresting Lil Durk? Lil Durk is gonna hire some damn lawyer that billionaires use and be out of jail immediately. That's what's gonna happen. They didn't go arrest Young Thug. They arrested his ass when he was least expecting it after YSL Woody told everything on everybody. Now this ain't me talking. There's interrogation tapes of this nigga telling. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happens. Like, they ain't gonna go just snatch Dirk up or snatch up Chief Keef. They gonna find that one nigga that's on the block that ain't got the fortitude to do the time, or they gonna find that one nigga that's on the block that's mad because he didn't get famous with them, or mad because they ain't give him no money, and then that's who gonna spill it all. That's what's gonna happen. And like, I just don't get I don't know, because it wasn't never a circumstance in which you kill FBG Duck downtown Chicago that you wasn't gonna get caught. You know what I'm saying?
There's no chance you're not.
You killed one of the famous Chicago niggas at the time in the most famous Chicago tourist section. Like, yeah, we not thinking about the Gold Coast when we sitting up here trying to decipher the shit that rappers is talking about, what gangs they repping and who they talking about that they done killed. Like, I don't know about the Gold Coast, but bro, we the minority. It's the normal Chicago visitor, these white people that go to Chicago, that have these rich people, man, they don't know shit about 63rd. They don't give a fuck about that. Or Old Block. Them niggas is out there because Chicago is one of the premier cities. And when you start doing shit like this around where they at, that's when the fucking FBI came, bro. Like, they ain't even send the normal police. They sent the niggas from Washington, D.C. over there. You can't see. The FBI is who took these niggas in, bro. It won't even the. I mean, I'm sure Chicago PD helped, but the FBI was there, bro. Like, the FBI ain't just showing up. What'd you say?
I said this so block shit is definitely crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But you know, they're trying to get to the root. So I don't necessarily know who's the root, but I mean that's probably where they're gonna end it.
I don't fucking want to know who's the root. Ain't none of my business. Like you don't gain shit in life by knowing stuff like that, my nigga. You don't gain nothing by knowing shit that's like that. That's some shit that's better left unknown, especially when you ain't got nothing to do with it.
Exactly.
Shit, bro. Like, yeah, I don't want to know where El Chapo main stash house is at. And that knowledge don't do me shit. You know what I'm saying? That knowledge. Yo, see? That knowledge don't do me shit. I ain't going over there to get nothing out of it. But I ain't going to take
like
shit.
In all, for me, the O Block shit, all I can really say is, I mean, I hope for the best. The same thing with YSL. I hope for the best. I don't really know the outcome, and I don't know where this is gonna go, but I do hope that it goes well for them. Like, I don't, like, that's about all I can say.
Well, the thing about racketeering cases is two things about them. Number one, we already discussed it. They hinge on somebody telling once they get, at least in my opinion. Every one of them that I never followed or studied up on hinged on somebody telling. So, and number two, with a racketeering case, bro, and this might even be more important. When the police bring RICO charges against you, is because they already got enough evidence to win. That's the thing. Like, the police bring RICO charges, like, you almost never get out of them shits. They almost always have enough evidence to win the whole damn thing. They've been watching your ass for years. And with these days and times, bruh, the police, what the fuck the police need to tap a phone for? When a nigga get on Instagram and tell everybody what they just did. It's a video. Now, both of the people in this a part of this video are dead, been killed. So this ain't no snitching. You heard of Mubu Crump before?
No. How do you spell his name?
MUBUKRUMP. He was with King Louis back in the day. That Mubu.
What, is this the video you was talking about?
It's a video of him after OTF Newski got killed at the murder scene, talking about, I'm with the nigga who did it right now. Like, that's...
So hold on. Who was the guy again?
He didn't say who he was with, but
what did he say in the video?
he said he was at OTF Nunu murder scene, Lil Durk's cousin, saying, and I'm with the nigga who did it right now. He right here. He don't want to be on camera, but he right here. And if you put two and two together with everything that you could watch surrounding the OTF Nunu shit.
Is it this?
I think so, yeah. Yep, this is it.
They left his ass right here. You feel me? They left his ass up here on folks them tweaking. Buying some shoes. Y'all see real niggas be up here though. Nigga play with me up here on folks in this building, bitch on the news. I look like Newski. Hit his ass up right here on Pat. I'm with the nigga that did. He don't want to be on camera though. Hit his ass up.
Seconds into the video.
And this is the thing, bruh. All you gotta do is do some cursory searches, and you can figure out who the fuck he talking about. He with who did it. That what's that shit called? 051 Melly. I know you heard of that nigga. Cause look. You see how what site is this on right here?
This is called Monsters and Critics.
But they got fucking articles about this nigga. This nigga ain't made one rap song in his hot damn life. He ain't a rapper. This nigga was famous for murdering people. This nigga got a profile on cuz like he was an artist. He was famous for that, and he was famous for his beefing with Lil Durk and them. Cause even though he's a BD, he was with FBG Duck and them, and he was the crazy thing. Allegedly, FBG Duck was his homie, and allegedly, 051 Melly killed FBG Duck little cousin. THF, whatever. THF Raheem, I think his name was. Like, you see how crazy Chicago get? This is all alleged. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like, this shit.
It just seems like when you really step into Chicago, it really can be a whole different world. Like,
that shit is a
different. And that's really, it's not even only Chicago. It's really, it can be in all places, bro. You get into certain things, it just becomes a whole nother world. And I think that's just what it is. And I mean, this shit is just unfortunate that it had to happen, but the shit is happening, and all you can do is, all I can do is sit here and watch it.
I mean, that's all we ever do when it comes to Chicago. Chicago is the rest of Chicago is everybody else's fucking reality show. That's the sad truth about it. Niggas watch Chicago like it's some sort of like, you remember that shit, The Truman Show, bro? You seen that movie before? I don't know, man. We done got it banned enough times. We probably don't need to play the trailer.
Oh, yeah. The Truman Show,
yeah. Yeah, have you seen that shit?
Yeah, I seen this.
Yeah, bro.
His life was like a movie.
Bro, his life was a fucking show. Like, that nigga walked up one time and saw that he was in front of a studio audience, bro. That's how we treat Chicago. It's like we a studio audience watching these niggas do all this crazy stuff, but this is their real life. Right?
I understand.
Yeah, so we always watch.
Nonetheless, this shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm. And the fucked up part about it is more is gonna come. Like them lyrics, bro. Like these niggas give you a layout of the organization. It's a song called what's that song? It ain't John Madden. It's an old Chief Keef song. I think it's called 300. And that nigga Chief Keef, he go exactly like this. 300 and say, huh, nah. OTF, young man, nah. Like that nigga's giving you the blueprint of who to go after when you start handing charges out. Like, here go the niggas that's with us.
I mean, that's what makes the rap popular, bro. You gotta have something in it that kind of sticks. I mean, it is what it is, and it's still happening. So,
Oh, the shit is hot, nigga. I ain't saying
it's good music.
I ain't saying it is whack. I mean, I don't wish for any of them to get into any of this bullshit. Like, I don't got no skin in the game. I ain't taking the sides against nobody. Like, I ain't taking sides. Like, I done heard hot music come out of every camp out there in Chicago, damn near. Even gangs I ain't never heard of. The ones that haven't blew up in the mainstream or in popular culture. They just got they just got hot records in their DNA out there in Chicago. The thing is, like,
I agree.
the police don't give a fuck about that. They gon' now that the can of worms is open, that down in Georgia they done admitted lyrics into court. You think these Illinois folks ain't gonna try to do the same shit? They about to try to do that shit too.
But I don't know. I'm pretty sure the lyrics is gonna come up in court either way.
Right. That shit is all niggas lawyer up and stay free. That's all I gotta say. Get y'all some good laws on y'all side. That's all I really got to say about it. Lawyer up and stay free, dog.
That summed it up perfect. I really don't have much to say about those guys. Good luck.
And stop talking about your crimes, bro. Nobody cares, bro. Look at it in the vein that nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares what I've just done, so I might as well keep it to myself. Because the moment you don't, you got the motherfuckers, police salivating at the hot damn mouth, ready to come arrest your ass. Anyway, it is what it is. Nobody is gonna listen to that shit. Niggas is gonna put their crimes on Twitter every day until they go to jail.
I believe it. That's everywhere, though. That's everywhere. That's just with the culture. We live in an internet culture, and that's what people are gonna do. People are gonna get on live and speak because they want those speakers. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is, dog. And with me, man, if I had ever done a crime, and not to say that I did, I wouldn't never tell a fucking soul, bruh. Like, niggas would be.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be.
I would rather niggas look at me like I was a lame ass nigga than to go to jail. Why do jail serve as the real nigga stamp? Niggas be arguing with each other, be like, man, it ain't like it. Man, fuck this the fuck up, nigga. You ain't never done no time, nigga. I just came back from doing 10, bitch ass nigga. Nigga, what? I thought the object of crime is to not get caught. Not to go in there and get some fucking years taken away from your life and come out and wear that shit as a badge of honor. I thought the object was to not go to that bitch. Like, going to jail as a badge of honor, then why did snitches get killed? Snitches is helping you get in there and get your stripes.
Snitches don't really get killed no more.
I guess so.
Not that I know.
I guess so. What's the number?
77. But yeah. I really don't even have much more to say about this. I mean, block stuff other than, good luck.
Yeah, man. Good luck.
You probably gonna need it.
yeah, well, these 5 niggas needed it, or these 6, and didn't turn out that way. But I don't know. I ain't really got no. I ain't on one side or the other. Like, I like King Von. I like FBG Duck. I like people from, like, artists from the BD side. I like artists from the GD side. I never really took sides when it came to the gang shit, but I always found it fascinating just what would be said in these songs. And what would be said, and apparently what would be said in the mindset that no consequence would ever come from it. And like, yeah, there wasn't no rap songs that I heard anyway that was made by any of these people who got locked up about killing FBG Duck. But I mean, motherfuckers got in the interview and damn near just said it. Yeah, just said, yeah, well, nigga, we did it. Almost. If I'm not mistaken, never mind. You could, if you want to see that shit Boss Top pulled in the video, just watch it. I ain't trying to speculate. I was saying, look.
I mean, there's no point to speculate.
Yeah. Going out there and saying, yeah, the reason why. Going out there and saying, yeah, the reason why they got caught is because of Boss Top is what I'm not trying to do. I guess that's what I mean. When I say I ain't trying to speculate. Because they didn't get caught because of Boss Top. They got caught because the police been looking at their ass for like the longest of times. That's what has happened. And what did the police do? The police, they got a funny way of acting, bro. Because when they do these long ass investigations, it's like that they wait and right into the point where you think, yeah, I done got away with it, to kick your fucking door in, kick your mama's door in, kick your high school best friend door in, and pick up every morsel of you that's in the free fucking world, bro. Like, they wait right until you think, yeah, I might have got away with this one. But yeah, bro, like, I mean, that's pretty much all I gotta say about it too, really. Floor you up and stay free. Yeah, bro. We'll see where it go. Like, this is the only thing I gotta say about it. We was gonna make another episode that was different about things that was going on in New York, and then we got banned for making an episode about Lil Nas X's music video when nobody else got banned for doing that shit. So I don't know. Maybe we need to hold off on talking about that other thing, but every time we say that, we never do it. Never hold off, and we get blocked again. Yeah, banned from talking about Jeffrey Epstein, and that nigga was dead for 2 years, and all of a sudden we got a strike about it. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, man, like. That's all I really got to say about the O-Block thing. Hopefully, don't know fucking RICO indictments come at Chief Keef or Lil Durk. That's it. Or any of the other fucking guys that's trying to change their life from over there. That's all I can say. Shoot, bro. We've been going for about an hour and 10. What you got? What else you got?
I don't have anything.
Hey, bro, like if that's where we at, that's where we at. I ain't really got nothing else either. I ain't really.
AdamEve.com, promo code RRPOD.
Hey, bro.
Hardware, do not go into the store. Online, 50% off almost everything. 6 free videos, a lover's kit, and free and discreet shipping.
And we're gonna probably be back on like Tuesday night or something. Probably. And then you can also catch us. If you want to see more of what we be doing, you can catch us on the Guys Podcast on Twitch.
At the Guys PC. DAGUYZ PC.
We be over there too.
Yes.
So, and some of them are gonna be over here too. So it's just gonna be like that. So if you want to catch us when we not on Recovery Room Podcast, we be on the Guys PC on Twitch. When is it? Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9.
You catch me up there on Wednesday. 'Cause that's when I can do it. But still, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is when it is. And you're going to catch us back here next Tuesday. And we in there. Well, this coming up Tuesday. Whatever.